No! The allies lost. That is simply not okay. Let's do something about it, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna play for Drift. Too easy. It's not live, I guess. Okay. If it's me he's talking to, I really don't care. It's just Mech Arena. We win every day anyway. Oh, Drift, Whoops, MMX, and Swen. Okay. So we're gonna do 4 versus 3, I guess. Still too easy. Well, he really went for it. They made me start streaming and now they're all AFK. Good thing I found some more cola in the fridge. Since I played earlier. I was actually live streaming Battlefield 3 earlier today. Come on. And I was actually thinking about doing it again today. But then these guys asked me for Mech Arena, so I thought I better do that instead. Since I haven't actually live streamed any 1942 today. Which I had planned to do anyway. I mean, basically I just had to start the stream before midnight, and then it would be on the 26th, is it today? No, it's like the 28th, I think, actually. I really forgot, actually. Wow. I forgot the date, but anyway, I've been live streaming 1942 every day in September. Hopefully I will do it every day in October as well. I mean, hopefully. I don't actually know. I'm really just mostly worried about Christmas time and stuff. If I'm gonna be able to do it every day then. Why are these guys all standing back? We are playing 3 versus 4. And I have to kill both of their T's while getting backstabbed. Oh, look, he's finally pushing. He's the last guy alive with a heavy tank. Take mid. I sort of thought the rest of them would push as well. At least both of their T's are down, now they only have 2 tigers. Our M10s should spawn relatively quickly, I guess. They also only have 1 tiger now, because the other one got killed. Oh, I shot way too far there. Yeah, I knew there was a tiger. Oh. I didn't get any good hits on him though. This is gonna be really embarrassing if we lose this. Oh, holy crap. They put me with the noob tankers. And also I just got a bucket on a black smoking P4. That is not cool. This tiger is killing us all from our own side. Yeah. The Sherman wreck crashed into him. Okay, I'm dead. And drift to Tempton. Why? Give the heavy to the pro, man. At least I killed that P4 or whatever it was. Took them long enough. Tiger on the right. Nobody saw him. Saw him? Nobody saw him. I hit him on the ass, I think. Or at least on the side, anyway. Nobody saw him. Wow. I actually got stuck in a building there. That's not cool. And for some reason I can't make space today. I can't make a simple space. Wow, I think he actually hit me there. Kill steal. I think the tiger is waiting for the rest of them. I don't need to fight this guy. It would be a waste of bullets. Oh, he's still standing there actually? Okay, I do want to fight this guy then. Except he hit me for 50% in one shot. And that's mean. Now he's the last guy alive, so we can all push him. Go, go, go! Aww. And Rift died. Wow. Waste. M10 waste. M10 waste. So I actually had quite a lot of viewers when I was live streaming Battlefield 3. I think I had like 8 viewers. And I've been looking at some, like, you know, partner stuff, and you need at least 3 concurrent viewers for like a week or something on Twitch in order to get some kind of verification stuff thing. And at least 50 followers, which I do currently have. So, you know, it would be quite interesting to see what happens if I live stream Battlefield 3 for a week or so. The T is running back because he's a way ahead of T, I think. Oh man, now the Sherman is exposing me. Okay, he's dead. He made a brutal mistake. And the other T is down? Okay. I don't actually know where the tiger is. I think he's over there somewhere. Oh, it's our side. Okay. Good to know. I don't know why the M10 didn't help me at all, but okay. No, tiger coming. Ah, you're kidding me. That's when he was supposed to be covering me. What the hell was he doing? He was running around as an infantry. That was a waste of a T pretty much, but I guess they also lost both of theirs. I'm actually quite amazed that we are losing the flag, but I also haven't gotten any heavies yet, because the nukes keep taking them. so that's partially the reason, I think. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm like the best tank on this team, I think. God damn, he got the flag. So yeah, I was looking at some Twitch partnership stuff, and it's actually not that bad, but you know, I'm live streaming a 15-year-old game, and it's just really hard to get free concurrent viewers. I do get it sometimes, but to have it for a full week is quite impossible, I guess. Even with 60 followers now, 61 actually. I'm still surprised at how many followers I have actually. And I'm not too sure if anybody would actually subscribe to my Twitch channel, even if I got like verified or whatever it's called. But still think it would be a cool feature to just have like that subscribe button, you know, in case anybody actually wants to. I think it could be interesting to live stream other games. The problem is I tried with StarCraft, but it didn't seem that interesting. People didn't seem that interested in it at all. Yeah, but apparently people seem to be really interested in Battlefield 3, because I had like 8 viewers at one point. Not that they were there for long, but you know, they were there. And that's more than I've had on 1942, I believe, at any given point. Actually, that's not entirely true, because I also had 7 viewers on 1942 yesterday, which also really surprised me, to be honest. Gosh darn it. You know, I just sort of need an excuse to live stream, I guess. Well, not really an excuse, but you know, I need a goal, I guess. I haven't really set up any goals of what I actually wanted to do with the live streaming, other than it's a nice excuse to keep playing 1942. Come on, 2 buckets on Oxotok. Wow, he killed our T because I got 2 buckets. Wow, and now they have a T. So yeah, And you know, I also want, I like to think I support the 1942 community. There's a lot of players who actually joined in the beginning asking how to play online, but they didn't really subscribe to me on YouTube. They didn't really follow me on Twitch. But at the same time, I'm sort of making people aware of 1942, that it's still alive, and I like that perspective of it. But it would also be nice to set up some other goals and perhaps live stream some other games. And the problem is I'm a little bit afraid of, you know, getting stuck with the Battlefield games. I would like to live stream other games as well at some point. That's why I tried with StarCraft for a little while. But I had good intentions with that game, but the content wasn't the greatest, I guess. Not a lot of people actually watched it when I streamed it. So maybe it's just not the thing my audience is interested in. Maybe I should try some other games. And at the moment, most people are probably mostly interested in 1942, as that's my primary content. But you know, that doesn't mean I can't do live stream like Battlefield 3 some days, and like I was thinking of Bad Company 2 as well, and perhaps even 2142 and Forgotten Hope 2 and Battlefield 2. You know, those types of games could be quite interesting to stream at some point. Well, they only wanted to play 2 rounds. Last. Oh, he needs a 2-minute break again. Lol. You know, I would just like some variety on my channel. It's not that I don't like 1942, it's my most played game ever, I guess. But, you know, I think it attracts more viewers if you play something like different sometimes. I actually wanted to live stream Sims 3 the other day, because you know I think I was raging on in a clan war or something, and Latino told me to go play Sims at some point, and I was like, yeah man, I can do that. I actually really enjoy Sims, but I don't really know if my if my audience would enjoy Sims, you know, since they all followed me for Battlefield 1942 content. At least most people. Come on, he's burning. Why did nobody attack him yet? And the other one was really low as well, but nobody attacked him either. Well, the problem with Battlefield 3 is that I don't actually find it that interesting to live stream. It's mostly the same stuff that goes on, and either you have all the flags, as I also said in my live stream that I did earlier today. Either you have all the flags, otherwise you have none of the flags, and it's kind of lame to play like that. There's never any balanced teams at all. Oh. Didn't realize there was a Sherman in the mid also. I thought there was a friendly guy in the mid. So it kind of gets boring if the enemy is base locked all the time. And I don't really like those other game modes like Rush and CTF and stuff. I don't really find them that interesting, to be honest. I mostly prefer Conquest. But you know, I guess it's also kind of hard to find variety in shooters, I guess. Some people prefer different stuff. I mean, I prefer 1942, you know, over some of the modern games. And you know, that's just my personal opinion. Some people may have other personal opinions. They might like other games, so I don't know if I kind of want to stick to shooters. I also like indie games a lot, but I'm not really the greatest Let's Player, you know. Oh my god, also I was black smoking for so long. I like this sort of, you know, what do you call it? Like, I like to be able to engage with my audience, I guess. And the only way you can really do that is by doing live streams. And you know, I did, you know, try, you know, making some Let's Plays in like 2015, 2014, and of Battlefield 1942 custom maps, and you know, it wasn't really that good content. I didn't actually enjoy it myself, so why would other people enjoy it? I never really understood that. And some may argue that I should only post content that I enjoy, but yeah, I try to improve it a lot. Most of them are re-uploads from some that were previously uploaded, but I still wasn't happy with the result at all. Yeah, but I decided to keep those videos up anyway, because you know, it's you know, 1942 is dying and stuff, and most of those maps might never actually get played again, and I think that's really a shame that they're not really showcased anywhere. A lot of people put a lot of time and effort into those maps, and most are probably forgotten about already. And it's something not a lot of Battlefield games have anymore. The custom map aspects of it. That's something I'm really, you know, sort of annoyed about. I think Battlefield 3 could be awesome with custom maps, to be honest. And I think it's just an excuse from EA and DICE or whatever that they are not releasing those custom assets, the ability to make those, you know. I mean, I understand if it's like to prevent cheating and stuff, but if you have if you just made like a prefix or something that said custom maps cannot function when you're playing ranked or something like that, you know, then it would be fine, I guess. And I honestly don't think that custom maps in Battlefield 3 would be too detailed or anything. If you look at the amount of time spent on mods in Battlefield 1942, you would probably be amazed at how long it took to make them. And I'm pretty sure that people would spend just as much time making mods in Battlefield 3 if they really enjoyed that game, you know? Like, you know, Galactic Conquest is a completely revamping mod of, you know, StarCraft, and it's like it's, you know, it uses the official soundtrack. It's allowed to use it as one of the only mods in the world. It's allowed to use the official soundtrack from StarCraft, even though there's copyright on it and stuff. I think I read somewhere that they are actually allowed to use it, and LucasArts gave them permission to use it because it was such a great mod, and I think would be amazing in games, newer games nowadays. And also, I'm really mumbling a lot right now, fumbling and mumbling and tumbling. And yeah, I'm under the impression that Battlefield Hardline is really a modification of Battlefield 4. There was, ironically enough, there was a mod in Battlefield Vietnam called Dice City, and it was exactly the same thing. There was SWAT vans and criminals in it. You know, exactly the same thing as Hardline. And if you look at Battlefield Pirates for instance, it's like a complete it's like it's like Black Wake. It's like a completely old version of Black Wake, with some lesser seriousness to it, I guess, in terms of like flying balloons and stuff, skeletons, but it's almost identical to the concept of Black Wake. And I think that's really awesome to see in such an old mod that, you know, newer game designers still get the same ideas. In fact, they may have even taken the ideas from Battlefield Pirates, who the hell knows? I'm not really scared of that Sherman. Oh, they're all Shermans actually. Maybe I should have been afraid of the Sherman. Although that was another one. I really think that mods keep games alive, even, you know, when they were supposed to be dead. And I think it's true for 1942 as well. Even most of the vanilla servers are modified in some way or another. And, you know, I think that's really what's keeping 1942 alive. And honestly, I have yet to find a game that's better than 1942 in terms of like modifications and what you can do with it. I mean, seriously, some guy named Apache Fonda, he recreated Battlefield 2 in Battlefield 1942. It's insane what you can do with this game. Oh, this Sherman ran away. He was black smoking because I hit him on the side. Why the hell did I start this discussion again? I was talking about like gamer variety on my channel, and all of a sudden it turned into why mods are the greatest thing ever sort of thing. I mean, you know, I heard so many great things about Desert Combat, but it wasn't until like last week I played it for the first time, to be honest. And maybe it was because I heard so many great things about Desert Combat. I don't actually know why I never played it before. I played a lot of other mods like Interstate 82 and Battlefield Pirates, for instance. Galactic Conquest, of course. That is ein T. A really, really big T. God damn, the T hit me. I was actually hoping my tank would hit the Sherman and kill him. That would be really funny. I'm sort of disappointed by Battlefield 1, to be honest. But then again, I think I'm disappointed about all the new Battlefield games. And that's not to say that I wouldn't play them if my computer couldn't handle it, but I would probably still stick to 1942. The greatest community alive, you know? I don't think you find a lot of bigger retards than in 1942. And I love myself some retards. Whee! Yeah. I wish more people would watch 1942 content, to be honest. Cause then I would play it all the time. But I guess I am doing that anyway. But, you know... yeah, I think my channel really needs some variety in some way. And I haven't really found the perfect formula for... I haven't really found the perfect formula for it yet. I mean, I have been thinking of some variety Battlefield, but then again, what do I do after that? When I get tired of Battlefield, and if it's the only thing I play, what then? I mean, I have a lot of Battlefield games to choose from, but you know, it's not certain that I'm gonna play them all. We might actually lose this, because nobody is taking the flag. Except I am now. Wow. That guy was burning and the team missed him. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, we won. GG. 3 against 4 and they won by 11 tickets, but I wasn't really playing that serious, to be honest. I took the P4 when I had the chance of taking the Tiger. I took the Tiger when I had the chance of taking the T. You know, I was being really lazy this round. Okay, GG. Well, I will be right back. I guess I'm gonna live stream some more Battlefield 3 in a second, though. I just need to take a piss first. Also, I've been pissing with like the door open this entire time, and my sister has a friend over. I just realized. What the hell? What should we call this stream? Just Battlefield 3, I guess? I have no good name for it. My nose is kind of snotty, I just sneezed really hard. Luckily I was muted. Oh yeah, I'm rank 40 now. I'm almost halfway to rank 41. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about ranks though. Let's join the usual server. Oh, it's Operation Metro right now. Well, let's join it anyway. I just live streamed Metro earlier though. I always play on an American server for some reason, but I just really enjoy it though. There are like some cool dudes playing and stuff. Or they used to anyway. I haven't played in like 6 months or so. I'm hoping the game will actually launch, cause I was having issues with it earlier today. Oh, and you know, yeah, and that's one of the things about Battlefield 3, to be honest. Like, half the time the game doesn't work, you can't get it to load. And it's really fucking stupid. Like, why haven't they fixed those issues yet? Why do I spawn inside a chair on Operation Metro? Stuff like that is just really pathetic in a game from 2011 that hasn't been fixed yet. I mean, it's supposed to be a AAA title, and they haven't fixed that stuff. Battlefield just doesn't feel like Battlefield anymore, in my opinion. Actually, to be honest, you know, Desert Combat actually reminds me a lot of Battlefield Vietnam. And I heard a lot of people consider it like a clone of Desert Combat or something along those lines. Which I would sort of agree with, I have to be honest. And great, we are getting to join the base lock team. Wow. The base lock team. Always lovely to be on the base lock team. Although not really a surprise that one of the teams has all the flags right now. It really isn't. It's like always the same thing in Battlefield 3. Oh my god, I should have knifed that guy, to be honest. My squad isn't that good either. Let's join this one instead. They're probably even worse. Oh no, they're not. Still need to get out though, somehow. I was trying to knife that guy. Hey, Yummy! Yummy, yummy. Oh shit, you're right, black screen. I forgot to turn on my Battlefield scene, my Battlefield 3 scene. That would probably make some sense, man. I don't actually know why I turned it off in the first place. Whee! I was just live streaming some 1942, that's why I didn't notice the black screen, to be honest. It's a good thing I've only been live streaming Battlefield 3 for like 2 minutes or something. Imagine if I had been playing for hours, that would have been the worst. I think I've done that before actually. Claymore, goddammit. just here the other day we were playing like a league war against, you know, it's there's like we have like 7 teams in total, right? And there's like 2 teams in the top. One of them is mine and the other one is called BMC. And I was live streaming my perspective against BMC. And then I realized that, first of all, my stream had no audio. Second of all, half of the video was missing for some reason. So it was just like no audio, really bad quality. Back to 2015 pretty much. Oh, come on. Why didn't that guy help next to me? Yeah, it was really lame. And the worst part about it is that I don't actually know what happened and why my audio was missing. I have like some really crappy videos from like 2014 where I did the same thing on YouTube somewhere. Then there would be videos where I was like, you know, recording. You can hear my audio, but you can't hear the team speak. So it's like, you can only hear me talk and not my players I'm playing with. Wow, I died 6 times without killing anyone. That's kind of lame. The comeback is real. Oh, we're actually getting A right now. Interesting. Come on, sniper sniper. I mean, that thing yesterday when you were hosting me, that was a little kind of unprofessional as well. That your name actually didn't show up. But to be fair, I didn't actually realize I had a host alert. I thought I only had a follow alert active. Come on. Come on. I really want to tank, to be honest, but I guess this is not a tank map. I joined this team and we were like base locked from the beginning. I said this in my stream earlier actually. I feel like Battlefield 3 is like, either you have all the flags, otherwise you have none of the flags. There's like no in between. Great spawn. Actually, I don't know why I have the G18 here. I think I should have something else, like the M1911 as always. Yeah, it's extremely rare to see balanced teams, and it's really quite annoying actually. Because I think the balanced fights are the most fun fights. We need to learn how to push apparently. I guess we do, except I joined in late and we were already base locked. Too many deaths, man. I really want to be a professional Russian. Why can't I be it? Cause I'm not a grenade launcher noob. That's why. No, this one I could actually complete pretty easily, I guess. Please be a tank map. Please, 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 please. Yay, Karg Island. I may actually get a tank. I've never actually focused on the assignments. I know one of my friends, he was like a really tryhard. He was trying to get them as fast as possible. I mean, I haven't actually played this game a whole lot, even though I'm like rank 40 or whatever. It's well, I guess I have. It's probably, you know, I obviously I've played 1942 the most, but it's probably like my second most played Battlefield or something. I used to be able to tell how much time I used, how much time I spent in 1942 with a program called Xfire, but it no longer exists and it hasn't been around since 2011, I think. Well, maybe it's probably around 2015 it stopped existing, but it was like basically like Steam, but you could add any game and you could see how much time you spend in it. And I think I had like 3,000 hours in 1942 back then. So now I must be up to at least 5,000 or something. You know, I own all the Battlefield games, and if you took them all combined, I would have still played more 1942 than any of the other Battlefields combined. That's some real dedication right there, man. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Why is that just a random AA gun sitting there? That's like free score, man. Man, it seems like way too important to actually have a gunner in Battlefield 3. Because if you're stuck without one, you're pretty much useless in a tank. Well, not always, but most of the time. And these hits are also sort of random. I've never really figured out if you're actually supposed to hit a weak spot or anything. Woohoo! You know what really pisses me off? This guy in my tank, the gunner right now, he's a medic. He's not even an engineer. So it's pretty much useless to me. Except he might get a kill or something. But that's about it. Now I have to step out and repair my own tank because he can't do it. And it's pretty much dying right now. I mean, I mostly died because a fucking jet hit me, but it wasn't actually the tank that was a threat, it was the jet. Goddamn jets! Ah! It's the same thing with every Battlefield. The planes, they ruin your fun in tanks. They ruin my tank fun. It's not okay. Whee! And then there's these weird kind of physics where all of a sudden you just fly out of nowhere and end up spinning around with your tank. That's never happened to me before in 1942 ever. I mean, I do some pretty weird shit in 1942 with my tanks, but never have I spinned like that. Now I was almost doing it again. There's some guy putting G4 on me. Yeah. I knew already. I knew. I wonder what the hell my team is doing, because I haven't actually seen any of them. Or maybe I'm just focusing on the wrong flag. I should have had that tank, to be honest. He only got saved by the C4 guy. I was about to say Jeep guy, I don't know. I always mess up my English words for some reason. And what the hell was that shit? Wow. Fucking one shot. Come on. That was probably the tank I should have killed, to be honest. Oh, did the tank actually explode? It may have. It may actually have exploded. There's a lot of guys here. And by a lot I mean 2 guys. No, I wanted to kill. Again, something random is hitting me and almost doing 50% to me. I guess it was an RPG from behind. I think he's like right there, and again some random dude spawned on me and he's not an engineer, so I have to repair myself. Do people not realize that you have to spawn engineer to fix a tank or what? See, now the problem is there's a guy coming behind me as well, and he's probably gonna try to fucking C4 me or whatever. Ha! I completely messed up against that enemy squad. I should have killed them all there. Where does this guy think he's going? Does he really think he can survive my shot? Uh-oh, he's gonna C4 me again. Whew. Somehow we actually came back from this. Did that tank really just shoot down the jet? There's a sniper snapper up here somewhere. Ooh. He was right there. It's so lame how you can just use Q while not actually seeing them, but still being able to kill them because you used Q. And fuck that plane, by the way. Fucking hell. I got sniped. Why nobody killed the plane? I hope my tank respawns. I think somebody took it actually. I don't know if he is able to pick up my kit or what. Never mind, this guy gave his tank to me. Again, it really was a plane who ruined my tank fun. Because I was doing so well there. And we almost had all the flags, and now we're losing all the flags again. You can't play? Oh. We already had orders to attack that flag. I forgot. No, that was my kill. Goddamn weird physics. Why you do this? Is that the AA gun again? Wow, he really ran away. Go away, you stupid helicopter motherfucker. How do you even do damage to me, man? You're a fucking helicopter. With a machine gun. And I have a tank. And again I got shot from behind while repairing, because nobody else is doing it. That guy spawned on me and he's not an engineer. Or whatever. Actually, he didn't spawn on me, but he gave the tank to me, I guess. He wasn't in my squad, but... Did he actually stay alive? Wow. What a motherfucker. Why didn't he go out to repair me? Hey, friendly neighborhood Joe. I'm just using this tank like a retard. Whee! It's on top of the roof still, I guess. Come on, again some random shit hit me. Actually, this time it was a small, I guess, or an RPG or whatever. They seem to do much more damage than the tanks themselves actually do. You play this on PS3? Is it any good on PlayStation? Kill steal! I have never actually tried a Battlefield game on PlayStation. Not as many places to capture on Conquest. But I like many places on Conquest. Now I'm dying again. I'm actually really tired of the maps that only have one tank on the PC. Cause, you know, if some random noob guy takes the tank, your team is pretty much done for. It's not fun to play maps with only one tank. Especially if you like to tank a lot. See you later, friendly neighborhood tow. I'm not actually sure I can hit the tank from there. I think it's behind the building. Oops, I went out of range.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad? Thanks, friendly neighborhood tow. I assume that was you. Anyway, I don't know why my alert didn't actually pop up this time. I tried to fix it because it was a little bit weird yesterday. Wow, what a miss. I ignored him and he still decided to fire at me. This red thing is really annoying me. Why do they always place that shit? Whatever, let's get out of its range. I think there's a tank over here by A. Or at least the AA gun. Fuck, I'm gonna die again, I think. About now it would be nice if the fucking gunner actually repaired me instead of jumping out and, you know, not repair me. But I guess you get what you gotta get. I'm actually really disappointed I didn't kill him because he was, he had his back turned to me. In fact, he didn't even realize I was there, I don't think. I just killed a tree line. Oh look, there's more guys over here. A raisinless. Well, there's actually some guy keeping the black gray, and I think he's in here somewhere. Some guy told me in squad chat where he was, but I didn't actually see it in time. So let's completely ignore it and lose E again. Cause why not? We are actually gonna lose E again, cause both of my squad mates died. Whee. Let's go back to E. Let's get even more flag points just by sitting here, cause there's only one guy here. Unless somebody else spawned on him, of course. Which could be the case. He's like up there somewhere. On the roof. How dare he fire at me? How dare you? Oh, he was actually down here. Okay, there's more than one guy here, I think. Cause my squad mate died. So this engineer guy is gonna spawn here again. He's gonna make me burn and I cannot repair myself and I'm gonna get shot and then I'm gonna lose my tank again. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I think. I also really need to piss again. Which I almost just did. And why the fuck can I not talk anymore? I'm like stuttering. For some reason I always stutter when I speak English. It's really annoying. Come on. He's still in here. He's like in the corner and this guy doesn't bother to go out and actually kill him. He would rather spend his time sitting in my tank. Look, now I'm getting shot by this stupid engineer again. And I'm burning right now. It's all like I predicted. Now this guy is gonna come for me. He's up there on the roof. They actually got the flag. Are you fucking kidding me? They got the flag. Oh, he's still downstairs? Is he really downstairs still? Oh, he is. Heisenberg. You know, I'd rather have him actually step out and fight. There's a guy over here, by the way. I see him clearly on the minimap. He's gonna come right here. Wow, how did he not die from that? I was like waiting for him. And there's also another guy here. By the way, meanwhile I was defending this shit, we lost all the other flags. There's still some enemy guy here, I think. Oh, maybe not, I don't know. May have been a green guy I saw on my minimap. I'm slightly colorblind, so I don't actually know the difference between green and red, which is really stupid. Well, I do know the difference, but it's sort of hard for me to tell sometimes. Even though it really shouldn't be. Also, there's a sniper somewhere here apparently. I randomly spotted by pressing Q. Fucking plane, go away. come on, and this stupid guy in the tank got the kill. There's at least 2 guys here right now, and I think they are both over here maybe. Something is firing at me. I don't know what. I think it's the plane, probably. Now I'm gonna lose my tank again, cause this guy can't repair me still. I must have really annoyed that guy since he decided he wanted a plane instead of actually trying to fight me on the ground. I'll be back in just a sec.
Objective neutralized.
Phew, that was nice to empty my bladder. Like I said when I started the stream, actually I just realized my sister has a friend over and I've been like pissing with the door open this entire time. Imagine if I just left it hanging, man, and my sister's friend walked in. Gosh darn it. So I guess this flag is like really risky to attack because the plane seems to be focusing on it all the time. For some goddamn reason. AT mines, are you kidding? Wow. That's what happens if you forget to look on the ground. I always die to those stupid things in 1942 as well. You're revealing our position, man. Why are you doing that? Don't be shooting at random. There's an infantry here. He's in that building. I saw him move. thought I saw him move back into the container there. I guess not. He's still there somewhere, I don't really care. Thanks, man. See you later. I don't think I'm gonna play for that much longer anyway, because it's almost 1 AM already. You know, I should have just played instead of watching that stupid football match. It ended in a draw anyway, 0-0. So boring. Why is this guy attracting all this shit to me for no reason? Again, how did he hit me for 70% in one shot? Whenever I hit them, I barely even damaged them. And now I have to repair and... That's just so stupid. Like, I'm fighting this tank on my own. He has a guy repairing him probably. But I don't, so I have to step out and risk my life. And die in the process. My throat is getting really annoyed right now for some reason. One, I guess. I really don't understand. There's players in this game who still doesn't know how to play it. I mean, I think this guy is like a... Actually, he's a colonel too, so he should at least know that he should be an engineer in a tank. I mean, rank doesn't really matter that much, but he's like, you know, he's like a colonel too, so he should at least have a repair tool unlocked. But the fucking problem is I have to repair all the time, so I can't actually fight properly. That's the dumbass thing about this game. Like, if you're alone in a tank, you can't really do much against other tanks. I don't know if this guy is alone, but he's just hitting me really hard compared to my hits, apparently. And now I took a bunch of damage again from out of nowhere, some random rocket. I actually really like tanking on long range in this game, because most people don't actually know how to aim. Now this guy is completely revealing my position again. which is nice because I'm trying to like backstab the tank, you know. Although that's probably a little hard anyway, because there's a bunch of squads here. Come on, I can't even hit that thing. Again, I'm like burning, wow. He must be hitting me with some kind of special rocket or some shit. Hey, some guy is actually repairing me right now? Wow, that's a first. Cash Omega. We pretty much won anyway. At this point. Yay, some random plane. Now I'm burning again. At least there's a person repairing me now, that's something. Now I just died to the plane. That's not so nice. And I laughed at it. I laughed at him dying. Fucking plane. Are you for real? Oh great, now it took my tank even. At least the second one spawned as well. Come on, move. You know why he took the plane? Because he's preventing me from getting MVP, I think. I think that's what he's trying to do. Nice helicopter moves. Some jet just bailed. It's probably enemy, to be honest. Probably that random guy shooting at me, trying to kill me. Come on. Should have hit that helicopter for sure. I'm actually fine with losing these flags because you know, gives me a chance of getting MVP, I guess. Although he's gotten really far ahead already somehow. LOL. There's an enemy infantry in there. Oh. Oh, he's down here, I think. Yeah. I thought I saw an insect down here. Somehow he ran away though. Wow. Comeback 40. I didn't kill anyone and I had 4 deaths. Really? I thought I actually killed a lot of people. Okay, it's gonna end now and I didn't get MVP. That's... Oh, that's a little upsetting, to be honest. Captain Hardcore 09. $25,000 score with my tank. Are you kidding me? 38,000 in total. I only needed 300 more points, so I only needed three more kills. That's kind of lame. My highest streak was only 9. Gosh darn it. Oh, it's gonna be Tehran Highway. It's actually a nice tanking map, and I did consider voting for it. I hope I get the tank though. I think there's also like the anti-infantry thing vehicle. Ah, somebody spawned way faster than me and got it. The tank, that is. Maybe we can still... Nope, we can't even be gunner because somebody's already got gunner in it. It was the guy who got MVP last round actually, so maybe we are gonna win again. Teams are probably way too unbalanced right now. I'm not actually such a big fan of playing infantry on this map, but tanking is can be really fun. At least it was 6 months ago. I don't know about now. Probably still the same. Look, he's getting slaughtered by the infantry vehicle. Oh. Maybe he wasn't getting slaughtered after all. No, the thing exploded and he didn't even kill the other guy? Wow. Wow. Somebody else covered my ass there. Thought I was dead for sure. Now we basically have the enemy base locked again. there's not much they can do. I'm wondering if they can even get out, to be honest. You know what I find really annoying? How the chat is in front of the scoreboard. I think it's J to remove it. No, H. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it hidden. These guys are just whining about Captain Hardcore being good or something. I'm really not a big fan of base rape. Sitting in here getting scored pretty much. So dumb. Somebody actually left a secondary gun? Oh yeah. Why would they do that? Maybe they disconnected? I honestly think it can be really fun to be secondary gunner sometimes. You're pretty much a lazy ass who doesn't have to do much. Well, obviously you have to repair if the vehicle gets hurt, like it is right now. Oh, I died to the BMP though. He didn't really leave a good option to actually bail. I really don't want to put a scope on this thing, to be honest. I am considered the equivalent of a Garand, since there's no Garand in this. Also, I missed every shot right there on this dude. Wow, how the hell did he... Oh, he saw me because I killed him. That's how he saw me. He was the last guy I killed. Or the first guy, or whatever we want to call it. We're actually gonna lose that, I think. Maybe it was a bad idea to spawn with this thing. The recon kit. Potato. Wow. Captain Hardcore is 22-0 with the tank. Gosh darn it. There's like a bunch of dudes over here. I knifed him out of the playing area. Huh. That's funny.
Grab that shit, man. Quit fucking around.
Thanks, guy. Ammo. Wow. No, the guy who gave me ammo died. Oh my god, this is getting so boring. There's like no action going on. Surprised I even got killed. I don't know what the enemies are doing. We could customize a loadout, I guess. What would be good for such a thing? I guess a 4x and a foregrip. Oh, actually I wanna try the bipod. And a laser sight maybe. And no cameras available. Didn't I pick a bipod? Yeah, I did. How do you use it? I have no clue. How do you use the bipod? Ah, like so. Suicided. Incredible that height. Well, guys, I'm gonna end it here. It's getting too late and this is too boring. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching and I will